Hey everybody, this is Eric Clark's Travel Videos, and I'm in Durres Albania, and I'm just going to walk the streets. I'm going to head up to that Illyrian, the square, that square, but I just figured I'd walk some of these city streets just so you can see what it looks like on the city streets here in Durres Albania. How many of you get to see Albania very often? Let's go take a look. And so it's really, I mean, I don't edit videos, I don't fix videos. You get what I get, you see what I see. We share it together. I don't do much of nothing. But so this is what the city streets look like here in Durres. And you can see over there, they got on both sides. They've got some restaurants and little shops and little stores and street food and restaurants and all sorts of stuff. Hotels. And a whole bunch of knick-knack kind of places too, and tourist shops and travel stuff and knick-knacks and paddywhacks, and if you had a bone you could give it to your dog. Anyway, that's a whole nother story. We don't have to go down that road, but and all the brown signs in Europe usually represent something old, ancient. So that's the way to the theater, but I've already been there. So we're just walking the streets and looking at some of the stores. Bulgarini and Cosmopolitan, and Vodafone, Exchange, Loud Motorcycles. They have Loud Motorcycles everywhere, I think. Mancheri, or is that Mancheri? It looks like Mancheri to me, but we're going to keep on walking. And some of these little alleys and little side streets are kind of cute with shops in them and stuff. And did I tell you it's hot? That and then some. Oop, oop. I don't mind heat as long as there's shade and a breeze. I can deal with the heat for the most part. So I think I'm going to stay on this side and stay in the shade. So there's flags on this one, so that must mean it's a government building of some kind. That's usually what that represents. Not always, not 100%, but my experience is, I don't know, 60-70% of the time, if it's got flags, it's some kind of government building. OTP Bank, SEMA, and this is that square we did earlier. But I just thought walking down this street was a cute little street to be walking down, so I figured we'll walk up it as I head back to the bus station maybe. And dogs. And they do something interesting in Albania here. They tag the dogs once they neuter them. So they'll put a little yellow tag in their ear, which is really cool. They don't euthanize them, they just tag them and put them back out on the street. Maybe that's cool. I guess I'd rather not just kill a bunch of homeless dogs. Whew. You guys know the rule on this, right? So this is gelato. So I read somewhere that if gelato sticks out over the edge of the pan, it's got lots of preservatives and it might not be as good as gelato that didn't have so many preservatives. So when you look for gelato, find it where none of the gelato is over the edge of the can, to where it's all refrigerated fully. You know what I mean? If it has preservatives, they stack that crap, you know, half a foot high and then sell it. But so look for it, you know, where they're all fully in the can. That's the hangout bar. It's amazing how many people are out and about, huh? And there's no sea ships here, or tour ships, you know what I mean? Nothing like the Princess or Carnival or Norwegian or anything like that. So I'd say most of these people are all locals. And don't get me wrong, there's probably some tourists here, but I think most of them are locals. And another thing, down here, not very many of them speak English. Some do. Anybody or most of them that are under the age of maybe 25, 27, will at least give it a go. Anybody usually over that, like 30, 35 and above, no, they're not even going to come close. They don't even want to bother with you. You know, they weren't taught English in school, and so they don't. They usually won't even bother with you. And they're not rude about it. They just, you know, it's just the way it is. Oop. Albanians are also very social. Now, she had a hard night. Real hard night. Face down in the street, you know it's a problem. That's when interventions come in and knocking. It was a mannequin, okay? No worries. Nemo Travel, a barber shop. It's cute, the signs. They have the original little spinning barbershop signs. Well, I'm about to end of this road, so maybe I'll just stop here. But I just wanted to give you a flavor of what some of the city streets look like here in Durres. I mean, at least you get an idea, a flavor for what's here and what things are like. And, you know, if you asked me if I thought I stood out like a sore thumb, I'd tell you, heck no. I'm good to go. Too funny. I'm sure they see me coming a mile away. That's it for me, everybody. Thanks so much for sharing my travels with me. Bye-bye.